Alright, little droid friend. And to find out the hard way how good of a combat you can do around here.
Yes?
Yes? Nerd. Alright. Yeah, so we're still in the lobby. I really wish there was a dedicated open to my map button, which I believe there isn't. Nope, because select opens the whole places. The hi! This could have done with a little bit more foreplanning. I really should have opened that door with Bastila. I know how to use abilities. Seems about right. Bastila? Bastila seems to have immediately disregarded everything I told her to do and just was like, nah, those directions don't matter to me anymore. And I'm like, excuse me? Character that I control, please do the buttons I say. I'd very much appreciate it if you didn't ignore me. Glad to know they weren't breaking new ground with Dragon Age Inquisition and the party members that would ignore your commands. Yes. Wait, is that guy still alive? Oh, he is alive. How did I misread that so hard? Could have gone better.
I'm here.
Should definitely open characters with the open doors with the right character. Oof. First aid activated defensive force power. Ooh. I was wondering how you select your allies with that. Looks like it affects your allies automatically. I didn't realize. Was that clear? All party members. Oh. I didn't quite pick up on that, I don't think. That it automatically heals your entire party. Except for the droids, which cannot be affected by force powers, good or bad. Except for the ones that are anti-droid, and the ones that are physics-based, I guess. This door is just not real, if you look at the map. It's just a fake door. It's a pretend door. Pretend door sounds like a planet in Star Wars. Why is there just a gun on the ground? That's strange. Hi. I'd like to end you now, please. Why didn't that work? Does force push not work on droids? Oh my god, I'm so overpowered. I'm so overpowered. Doing some beautiful, beautiful flurrying with my super weapons. It's so completely nuts to have the ability to just deflect incoming shots. You're just like, oh, is this cheating? Am I cheating? Yes, I think I am. Hi. Ow. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, let's not overthink this one. Seems that Bastila is just gonna blow through this, and she has a regenerating force meter that she can use to cast healing spells. Jedi are bullshit.
Discard
Tiskadu sukikumba na bona na kachu ag tuinkotu. Topada bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkatun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kumbeska gang ba mamarulira.
Hey human, remember me? Huh? Do you remember me? You remember me, right? Yeah, remember me. Man. Given that they're all literally the same character model repeating, I could almost imagine this being a con. Like they tricked the player into thinking that, oh yeah, remember it's your buddy from the place, remember from before? Yeah, and you don't want to sound like racist or like you're bad at remembering people, so like the social awkwardness would just make you like, oh yeah, hey, how you doing, buddy? And then they just like con you, like hard. Right, I remember you.
Wanna kun best chingpa marulira, tok chingbang non kek, tok ninja mulira rabes.
How do I get you out?
Tiska du suki kumba na bona na gachu, ag tuinkotu. Topada bunkwalya gando na
This fucking puzzle.
Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkatun, jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kun best gang, ba mamarulira. Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachikuita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando do nago chuchut. Musha papangpa bola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo boda wanga kun best mulira rabest.
Fucking lights out. Oh my god. This might be the first time I ever used lights out in a game. Okay, so if I make them all green, he dies. Be very, very careful, or he's gonna be very, very dead. That's how you make him die, right there. I did it. Congrats me. Let's try to undo that real quick. There we go. Ta-da!
Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora. Kachikuita hodonga. Topada bunkwalya gando do nago chuchut. Musha papangpa bola wana chitne. Bamuli slemo boda wanga kun best mulira rabest. Tiska du suki kumba na bona na gachu ag tuinkotu. Topada bunkwalya gando nago chuchut. Kabachi kuita hodonga. Yalamo inkatun. Jiloba mulirani bobo. Wango kun best gang ba mamarulira.
Hopefully I'll be saved by the fact that I have an overpowered Jedi in my party. And she'll just like mind trick her way out of being in jail. Which is technically... She did just use her brain to escape last time. Just, you know, I happen to be like 99% of the way towards saving her already, so it kind of undercut my efforts a little bit. Still, I could just waited like 3 more seconds and I could have been like, yeah, look at me, look at all the help I did. But then I'd wait for like a day's worth of work on my part to then turn around and be like, haha, I'm free. I'm like, fuck, I was right here. I don't know if I needed a repair droid. Oops, let's switch. Let's be Bastila in front, unless I want to lose. Oh! Boy. Okay, I was trying not to walk into the mine, you fool. Did all of these bombs just get deflected directly into them? Hello. I'm legitimately overpowered, but also this person's dying of poison. I fucked up. Quickly. Quickly. There you go. Okay. Ooh. Oh shit. Not my friend. It's too late to save him. Yeah. It's fine. We didn't need him anyway. He's just the protagonist. What a loser.
You cannot win.
Can I just be Bastila now? Can she just be the protagonist? She does seem set up narratively to basically be the protagonist anyway. So let's just let her be the protagonist. Fine. We don't need that guy anymore. He was the guy you play in the intro. He's the cold open guy from the beginning of a horror movie that then dies. It's like, oh, wow, that really establishes the stakes. Anyway, now that I'm the protagonist. There you go. Got a little more energy back so I can heal you.
Sure.
You can repair yourself a bit. Energy.
Sure.
And energy technology can be pretty fascinating in Star Wars because it always looks like basically any random shape can be like an energy generator. It usually, I don't know if it's even art-wise like based on something. Not that most people really are that aware of what like the inside of like a nuclear reactor looks like, for example. So like who knows, but like it often feels like they just make random shapes and put glowy things on them, and they're like, it's energy. It's an energy reactor. I think about like the ending of Phantom Menace with the giant pillars of light going through a bunch of catwalks in an incredibly hilariously massive fucking room that is really hard to reconcile how that room exists, who built it, what they're powering even, because like Naboo doesn't come across as like a planet heavy on the power consumption, and yet there's that one. Just filling that chunk of map in for the sake of my own satisfaction. Now that I've got Bastila, I can probably easily beat the rest of this planet. I could just open this door, but that's a loser thing that people with brains do. I don't need brains anymore, I have a lightsaber. Yeah, no, let's pick this up. I never know when I need to bomb another Rancor. And probably frustrate everyone while I do it badly for a long time. And here's the turrets I already turned off. That's good. Did it just turn towards me when I talked to it? Yes, yes it did. You can talk to the turrets and they turn towards you like they're alive. Which is a little distressing actually. Ooh, a beam splitter. Oh my goodness, these are some upgrades. Ooh. Little friend. Field disruptor. 20 points of ion damage. 100% chance of stun, but there's a flamethrower. Oh. I need to have an upgrade before I can equip those. Ooh. +2 computer use.
Yes?
Yes?
What can I do?
Step aside, nerd. The Jedi is here. It's funny, I'm not that hype on Jedi, generally speaking. So it's like, I'm not like, oh man, I want to be a Jedi so bad, or anything like that. Like when a Jedi shows up, like lore-wise, I'm just like, here we go, these guys. But considering the struggle I've been in recent events, in this, just like from it comes to like the moment-to-moment combat, especially when I had to struggle through that arena and being like, come on, just win. No, how do I win? It feels incredibly cathartic to just suddenly be a Jedi and everything's just fucking dying. And you're like, fuck you! Fuck all of you! Blurry! Oh no. Not Varlo. He was my favorite. I should probably double check whether or not dying affects your experience gain. I'm not taking that much care of Varlo. No, I healed too quickly and he wasn't up yet. There we go. I'm not taking the most care of him right now because I know that it really seems like Bastila can just get through all this on her own. So healing him with resources seems kind of wasteful. But he'll be here to soak up experience. And to do all the dialogue. And, pick up mines for later. Never know when those might come in handy. Oh. I should have saved before I opened this door. Can I close the door? This could go badly. I have no force now. Energy resistance is probably about right. And then some flurrying. And while that energy resistance is getting started, I can throw some grenades at him. Mines. I have so many mines. Oh, these are all mines. What? I thought I had grenades. Oh wait, grenades go in this category? No. Oh, I wasn't looking at the enemy. It only, because you can only throw weapons at people that have... that are the, yeah, okay. You can only throw weapons at enemies that, droid some, yes. In fact, maybe start with that one. Stun the droid. That was unfortunate. Yeah, there we go. Flanking! Flanking! Yes, 22 damage. Yes. Yes!
Yes?
How's everyone feeling? Better now. Oh, nope. Don't have the force for it. Better soon. I'll have the chance to heal everyone. Can you imagine if I hadn't turned off these turrets? This room's full of them. And there's this exploding spot here. If I bash it, I think I just die. I think it just blows up on me and kills me. Oh, I missed like one room at like the beginning. I'm a fool. Still, look how clean and quick and easy this was all of a sudden. Just blazing through an enemy facility. I think this part of the game is designed to be cathartic. I think that's intentional. This part being like silly and simple and cathartic and very quick and easy. Cause like you've been struggling in like the sewers and like just having a bad time all the time. And now it's like we're gonna go through the Sith facility and we're just gonna fucking one-shot everyone. Just end them all. It's like, yes.
Sure.
Escalation, progress. Hello, Bastila. Like more treat injury and more awareness. Cool. Powers. You can now do force shield. Is there anything else I can like level up now? Just be level 9 for multi-throw. I don't that aggressively want to give her more abilities. I kind of just want to like upgrade her existing abilities. But the next tier of a lot of these isn't just not available for a while. Stun droid could be useful. Most of these other abilities just aren't available yet. Or there's Force Valor. Make everyone on my team better. This is a bonus to defense, but only for yourself. I guess a group power makes sense. Computer use for days. Ooh. Upgrade class 2. I think that's one of the things that I was waiting to... Yep. So now I can use a flamethrower. Isn't that exciting? That's exciting. I thought this would work on a droid, but I don't think it works on droids. Next level energy shield. I already have 2 heavy blasters equipped.
Sure.
Yes?
Yeah, they keep giving me chances to hack into the system, but I think those are all redundant at this point. I assume they're all going into the same system. All that hacking, and none of them would let me bypass playing lights out. Not that it's especially hard. In fact, it's pretty damn easy to play a two-dimensional game of lights, or a one-dimensional game of lights out. I guess when it's just a line, it's 2D. Yeah. I mean, when it's just a line, it's 1D. Because it's 2D in the most lights out games, and 3D lights out is a hell that I never want to experience, please. Jesus Christ. Like, maybe if 3D results in it being a sphere, then maybe I'd play it. But if the 3D is that, it's a fucking cubic grid of lights out nodes, I would lose my goddamn mind. Oops. Wow, I'm a genius. I did it.
Who dares to break my meditation? You will pay for interrupting my... Wait. I sense the Force is strong with you. Very strong. Who would have thought a Force adept could be found on this insignificant planet? But your talent is no match for a disciple of the dark side.
Turn away from the dark side. It won't lead you to anything but destruction. Hey Varlo, I think that's why they go to the dark side. It's because they want that.
Spoken like a true drone of the Jedi Council. We Sith, however, have learned to embrace the potential of the dark side. It is what gives us strength. This meeting is a stroke of luck for me. My master will surely reward me with my lightsaber once I kill you.
You're not even cool. Sith governor. Wait, are you the governor of this entire planet as a representative of the Sith, and you're still not cool enough to have a fucking lightsaber? Embarrassing. Burn him. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Anyway.
I'm here.
Oopsie.
I heard, I bet.
There.
Oh, he's not gonna last.
I'm here.
Well, you've been rewarded with a lightsaber. Problem is that it was in your torso. Zing. I don't think he did a damage. I don't think he did a single damage. Yeah, nobody has health regen in this game. I would have had to manually heal, and I haven't. So yeah, he didn't hurt anybody. Paris launch codes, well there we go. And also some items that probably help me out here. Shit. You just say you give me... strength gauntlets? Yes. That's good. That'll help with the... everything. And we're probably generally good now. That's what we came for. Those are the launch codes. That was... huh. Yeah. That was the entire floor. It would have been really embarrassing that the, he heard me take the elevator up to him, then, like, get cold feet and take the elevator back down, then, like, work up the courage to come back up. I just awkwardly went up and down the same elevator over and over again. I'm surprised that the heavily fortified Sith base is less involved to go into than the Vulgars. Like, there are some really long, lengthy dungeons in this game, and the Sith base isn't. We blew through that shit in like 20 minutes. Never mind me, I'm just the person who took out all of the Sith. But I have the papers I need, so that means you just got to let me through. I'm so innocent and worthy of your your whatever. Fine, everything's fine. There's Happy Hours Cantina, which is where we're supposed to go. Yeah. We're all out of quests at this point. Oh, a little XP never hurt anyone, except for the person that it's being ripped out of. There we go. There we go. Maybe Bastila just has a little residual anger, even though that's what she's not supposed to have. All of her excessive power also kind of highlights the idea that, like, oh, yeah, it was worth saving her, see? Turning everything right the hell around. Holy shit.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet unless we work together. Now, I know the Sith military base had a break-in, and I know it was you. I know you've got those departure codes I need, so what do you say? We join forces, and I can get you inside Davik's base, and right to the Ebon Hawk. We can go right now.
Okay, let's join up. But how are we going to get inside Davik's estate?
Davik's always looking to recruit new talent. I'll tell him how you won that swoop race and mention that you're interested in working for the exchange. I'll say I brought you in so he could check you out. He'll have you stay at his estate for a couple of days while he runs some background checks on you. That's standard procedure.
This is too risky. We should find another way.
You got another plan, sister? Or are you just objecting because you didn't think of it?
No, I don't have another plan. I would rather not place my life in your hands, however.
I can say the same about you. That makes us even. Fortunately, we both want to get off this rock, right? While Davik's checking you out, we steal the Ebon Hawk and escape Taris. Come on. I've got an airspeeder nearby to take us to Davik's estate. The sooner we're off Taris, the better.
Kanders has joined the party. Kanders is a special cybernetic implant that regenerates minor wounds. Oh. He has health regen. That's incredibly powerful. And he's also a naughty boy. Look how naughty he is. Dang. Been an all blue team so far, except for the emotionless droids. Here comes Kanders to rock things up a bit. And just like that, I'm rotating even more party members out, because holy crap, yeah. There's some Mass Effect vibes with how rapidly they throw characters at you, but Mass Effect only had 6 companions, not 9. But yeah, you get every single one of them but one of them on the first planet. Or not, it's not even a planet technically. But before you even get to freedom, you already have most of the characters.
You summoned me, Lord Malak.
The search for Bastila is taking too long. We cannot risk her escaping Taris. Destroy the entire planet.
The the entire planet, Lord Malik. But there are billions of people on Terrace. We'd be slaughtering countless innocent civilians, not to mention our own men still on the surface.
Your predecessor once made the mistake of questioning my orders, Admiral. Surely you are not so foolish as to make the same mistake.
Of course not, my Lord Malik. I will do as you command, but it will take several hours to position our fleet.
Then I suggest you begin immediately. You are dismissed, Admiral.
Yes, Lord Malik.
So, Canderous, I see you've brought someone with you. Most intriguing, if I do say so myself. You usually travel alone.
It's not like you to take on partners, Canderous. You're getting soft.
Watch yourself, Gallo. You may be the newest Cath Hound in the pack, but you aren't top dog yet.
Enough. I won't have my top 2 men killing each other. That's not good business. I'm sure Canderous has an explanation as to why he's not working solo anymore.
This is a special case, Davik. I ran into someone the Exchange might want to recruit. You may have heard something of their exploits already.
Ah, yes. Now I recognize your companion. The rider who won the big swoop race. Very impressive, as was your display in the rather heated battle afterwards.
Look at all these unique characters, their own faces and everything. Calo Nord's here. It was like it's like we spent the whole planet setting this place up specifically or something. Wasn't ready for how purple it is. I mean, this is kind of my jam. I just wasn't ready for how purple it is. This is a strong color choice. It was nothing I couldn't handle.
You know, Canderous was right. The Exchange is always looking for new talent. You could have a bright future with our organization. With a recommendation from Canderous and a thorough background check, you could become part of the Exchange. Many would kill to prove themselves worthy of this honor.
It's occurring to me that she's not being very subtle. Like, it's just a Jedi standing in this room and no one's acknowledging it. Your offer intrigues me, Davik.
Come with me. I will give you a tour of my operations. I'm certain you'll be most impressed. Ah, there she is. The Ebon Hawk, my pride and joy, the fastest ship in the Outer Rim. Note the state-of-the-art security system I've had installed to protect her. The shields are completely impregnable. Nobody can get past them without the codes to try and steal my baby. Unfortunately, the Sith military blockade has grounded my vessel. The Ebon Hawk can outrun any vessel in the galaxy. But even she isn't fast enough to avoid the auto-targeting laser cannons of the orbiting Sith fleet. I am, of course, working on acquiring the Sith departure codes so that I may come and go as I please. However, progress has been slow. But we should continue our tour. These will be your accommodations. The slave quarters are just down the hall. If you need anything during your stay, food, a massage, feel free to call upon their services. If all goes well with your background check, you will be invited to join the Exchange. I'd advise you to accept the offer when it comes, or suffer the dire consequences of refusal.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Davik.
You will stay in these rooms as my guest for the next few days. I will not accept no for an answer. Feel free to visit the slave quarters at any time during your stay. I must warn you that if you are found anywhere outside the guest wing during your stay, or if you bother my other guests, my security forces will deal with you most harshly. I will return after the investigation into your background is complete. Until then, make yourself comfortable. Come, Calo. Let us leave our guests in peace.
Okay, we're inside. Now all we have to do is figure out a way to get past the Ebon Hawk security system, and we can get the rest of your group off this planet. No sense waiting around here, though. The sooner we get off Taurus, the better.
And now we have another new character to level up. Whee! They'll run out eventually. Definitely some narrative irony going on here. They're talking about how we have days to figure this stuff out, but we know, as the audience, that they have hours. Because shit is going very dark side very fast. Hello, Canderous. So he's already leveled to level 5, but he of course has a lot of backlogged experience now, so we can get him caught up, and he's definitely tilted toward dark side, which should not be too surprising because he's a Mandalorian bounty hunter guard for the crime lords and all that. But he should be pretty useful because he's got a health regen chip in his brain that makes him very hard to kill. Awareness, demolitions, I'm not sure what I especially would need from him right now. Yeah, he only gets 1 point per level up, so I should just put it into treat injury. He's not going to be blowing anyone's minds right now. So he starts off with heavy armor. And improved power blast. And proficiency for heavy weapons. Heavy weapons. I suppose, yeah, there's repeating blasters that are heavy weapons, which I think might go in one hand, but other than that, I think he might be restricted in his ability to multi-weapon if he's going to specialize in heavy weapons. And heavy weapons that use 2 hands, I think, also count against dueling. A little curious as to how to best build him. Take advantage of his health regen by increasing his health pool all the more. Let's check out what equipment they start off with. Yeah, yep, Ordo's repeating blaster. So he starts off with a 2-handed weapon, which is about right. Two to 11. Not a great crit range. It's something. What does this weapon count as? This one counts as a blaster rifle, strangely enough. Alright, so yeah, he's preemptively set up to use 2-handed weapons. This feat reduces the attack penalty on a character wielding a double-bladed weapon or 2 weapons. Yeah, so not a 2-handed ranged weapon, only a 2-handed melee weapon, because there are some melee weapons that are technically 2 weapons on 1 weapon. That's the only nuance there. And he's already pre-specializing in power blast, and I can't get the next rank of that yet. Could get him implant, it could give him conditioning. He's not really going to be my skill check guy, so skill check upgrades are going to be a little wasted, but yeah, dueling and 2-weapon fighting should both be useless to him if he's going to specialize in heavy weapons. Let's do this, let's just make him tankier. Subtract 2 points from any damage suffered. That's not bad. He's turning into level 7, so next level he'll be able to get major power blast. We can't get the next... Yeah. Can't get the next health upgrade next. I don't think I want to cross-train him in melee weapons or anything like that. Probably give him access to implants. And he's a ways off from the next level. Like 6,000? Whoa. They both have 21908. They're identical on the current experience amount. Huh. I am significantly further along. I'm about to be level 8. So I have 3 banked levels at this point, which is actually like a lot. He's only leveled up 4 times because he started at 1. So he's leveled up 4 times and banked 3 so far. We're letting it sit for now.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to capitalize on a plan. It's partly audience advice too. Like episode 1 went up, and immediately there was all this information about leveling that I didn't know. from back in the day, and I was like, I should try to use this information. That sounds real interesting. And so I'm just trying to do that. So now I guess we just go sneak around and try to figure out how to get the Ebon Hawk. And when we get there, I'm sure Calo Nord will be there to stop us, because otherwise, why does he exist?
No problem. Hey, what's the idea of barging in here? Get out of here, or I'll call the guards.
Pudu, tunirama na praka donkod searcha chupapanki.
Hey, baby, wait! I wasn't actually going. Damn it! Okay, great. You just scared off my date for the night, so you better explain yourself before I lose my temper and call the guards.
No need to call the guards. I just got lost.
Okay, I guess it was just an honest mistake. And I'm a reasonable man, so I'll just let it go this time. You better pay more attention to where you're going. Opening the wrong door around here can get you killed. Now get out of here and don't bother me again.
Wow, what a forgiving guy in Davik's crime lord stronghold place. Look how purple it is in here. It's like a Covenant cruiser. I'm digging the color scheme. This guy's got taste. That all the rooms in Star Wars are so cartoonishly large because apparently square footage is just not a fucking limitation to worry about. Property like that kind of property stuff just went right out the window at some point, and like having to worry about maintaining all this fuck. There's individual hallways like this one that are basically bigger than houses in real life. Nuts. Where am I going? Oh, hey guards. Oops.
Yeah. I'm here.
You first. I bring you pain, the kind you can't suffer quietly. Are you guys helping? Can't turn the camera enough to see. Yeah, they're helping. We're good. Oh, that droid was unusually hard to kill. Oh, because they were both helping. They were both shooting the other guy. Gotcha. Not the strongest heal, but still, it's incredibly handy because force is a power that regenerates over time, and so suddenly I have access to health regen, basically. Which I didn't until now. I had to, every time I took any damage ever, I had to manually regenerate it. Which is often resource intensive. Let's do some hacking. Cameras? The Spice Lab. I can blow them up for 5 spikes, which is too much. I don't have my good computer people with me right now. But it should be reasonably easy to just defeat everyone anyway. Oh my god. You can basically kill every single Rodian on the entire planet with a series of overloaded rooms. Oh, and oh. You guys doing space drugs around here? Seems like y'all's doing space drugs. Don't you know space drugs is bad? No one told you space drugs is bad. The guest room in quotes. Because it's where they torture people. Well, I guess I get to go save that guy. There was clearly a guy... Not that clearly, but... It looked like one of those, like, weird, like, images where you cross your eyes and look at the... You unfocus your eyes and look at this weird, wavy, nightmare thing in the dentist's office, and then you can, like, kind of figure out what the image is. If I looked at it, like, that way, you can kind of tell that there was a guy locked in there. Open all security doors, disable hangar security. It's not the worst idea. It might be a good idea to disable hangar security, but I can only do that if I have somebody to do it with, which I can't do return to hideout or can't change my party. I've already made a mistake because I don't have T3M4 to do the hacking, which would have come in handy. Yeah, there's the hangar. That's where the Ebon Hawk is. That's our ultimate goal. For all I know, I might be able to just go there right now and just leave. Hi! But, I would like to kill everything. Just do a nice, you know, just a nice dungeon crawl. See what comes of it. Collect some resources, make some friends, maybe save some hostages or something. You never know what'll happen. A good old-fashioned dungeon crawl. All I know is I'm going to be hitting Flurry a lot, because it seems highly effective. Does the AI know to use... Not necessarily. It doesn't necessarily use Sniper Shot.
Yeah.
Just seems like the point of the character somewhat, because... increases that crit range. Hi!
Let's make this quick.
Ah, that energy shield. That's interesting. Wow, 12 and 32 damage. That's a lot. Wasn't necessarily actively thinking about that, but Oop, hi! These rooms are actually getting really crowded, aren't they? Better fucking focus fire these people or we're gonna get in trouble. Damn. Alright, well, energy shield up. We're hoping for the best here. Concussion grenade did not quite disable him the way that I was hoping it would, but we're getting there. Okay. Things are improved.
You cannot win.
Come on, Bastila, stay up. Oop. And Canderous. Oh, she could path over to there. Okay, yeah, we kind of hit our limit. Eventually, there can, in fact, be so many enemies, Rodians specifically, in a room that, they flatten you. We learned how many lasers it takes to get to the center of a Jedi. About 6 Rodians, which is not a laser, they're people. But...
What?
Yeah, let's take some precautions a little bit.
I'll avoid what I can. No problem.
How dare you invade my chambers? How rude! I am a personal guest of Davik himself. I left specific instructions that you guards were not to disturb me until morning. How can Davik expect me to invest in his ventures with this kind of incompetence on display? I should summon the other guards and report you to your commanding officer.
Davik just wanted me to make sure you didn't need anything.
Well, I suppose I can forgive the intrusion in this case. Tell Davik I admire a host who has his underlings check up on the well-being and comfort of his guests. I don't require anything right now. You can tell Davik everything about my stay has been most pleasing so far. Here's a 5-credit chip for your trouble, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Now scurry on back to Davik. If I find I have need of anything, I'll buzz you. Until then, I expect you to respect my privacy.
I just got tipped. This is ridiculous. Alright. Didn't the other guy I intruded on also have that face, which is the same face that everyone in the entirety of the Undercity that wasn't a named character had? Like, they can't seem to let that one face go. Oh, there's the welcome to the torture room. Also, I forgot that I'm playing as you. Whoopsie doodle. Fuck him up. There we go. I just got tipped.
The Force fights with me.
Did they just not have enough female voice actors or something? I wonder. Although even with that, they had like, even if they were stuck with just a bunch of dudes, I think they have enough. They surely have more faces to use. They pretty much use one young, pale white guy, and then that guy I just saw a second ago that was everyone in the entire Undercity, and also both of the guests so far. It's pretty much two faces repeating over and over again for the entire planet. Like, it's intense how much those two faces are used. And I'm like, you got other faces. And also women. But maybe they just didn't have the voice actors, so that's why there's not enough female characters or something. Because I know that once I saw my first repeating face, I was prepped. I'm like, okay, cool. Here comes this game's gonna have repeating faces because there's not enough, because they did pre-made faces instead of like a character creator. Like there isn't, they make an entire head from scratch and that's each character. So they repeat a lot because they don't have like a bunch of interchangeable characteristics like you're used to in Western RPGs now, and also were probably not uncommon back then either. But I'm taken aback by how much they use the same guy over and over again. I'm like, all right, like the last 3 people I talked to were this guy. Adro, you alright? Oh, I think this is a torture chamber. I think that's why he's like that. Like those things torture you. So if I do this...
Thank you. You have no idea what it was like in that torture cage. I don't know how much more I could take before going mad.
Yeah, that's the face I was talking about when I said there's one other guy they use. It's those two heads repeating. I couldn't sit by and just let you suffer.
I don't have anything to give you as a reward for freeing me. Nothing tangible anyway. But I've got information that could be worth a fortune. I used to be the pilot of the Ebonhawk, Davik's flagship. I know the codes to disable the security system protecting it. I'll load them onto your datapad now. You can use those codes to steal the Ebonhawk right out of its hangar. Sell it to the highest bidder, ransom it back to Davik. Whatever you do, you'll make thousands.
I want to ask you some questions.
Questions? Please, I've already told you the only useful thing I know. Just let me go before Davik figures out I'm missing.
Okay, you're free to go now.
It won't be long until Davik figures out I'm free. I have to get out of this base before that happens.
He gets shot immediately.
We've got what we came for. We should get going.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm here.
Yeah, I said that and then my character said it. We're kind of set. But you know, curiosity and all that. The most dangerous game. Who doesn't want to poke around and see what else we can find here? But yeah, I've got the launch codes for leaving the planet. I've got the codes I need to get to the... Hi! I got the codes that I need in order to get to the Ebonhawk itself. Man, the dice rolls were not in their favor this time. Like, we've definitely had better and worse rooms, but holy crap, they didn't do it. They didn't land us. This room's already done more damage than that entire room did. They just weren't having a good time. Wow. Wow. Has there ever been a Star Wars property with a Rhodian protagonist? Oh wow, I took a lot of damage like right at the end there somehow.
How can I help?
Didn't even notice.
Then I suggest we move...
Huh?
Yes?
I would like this mine now. All those people basically died so we can get to this chest at the end. That's apparently the barracks. Including the part where it's just like a dinner table. Like, I guess that's the barracks.
What can I do?
Why not? Oh wait, no, that's where I started, huh? So that's the head they used for the first person I broke in on, isn't it? Huh. Yeah, that's one of the ones that gets underutilized. We see the other one so often, it's like weird.
No problem.
Here's where I try my luck. Just go to every door and get people mad at me. Sorry, wrong room. There's no persuasion. He won't believe me. Just go away. Hello. Some kind of trophy room. This is probably our teaser for a bunch of the different monsters you'll see throughout the game from here on here on out. I've seen like none of these besides the Rancor. I mean, we haven't really gotten to see any wildlife yet.
No problem. Got it.
Another Pazak card.
No problem. Got it.
Another Pazak card and some money. Wow, okay. Next time I play, I'm suddenly gonna have cards to choose from.
Yeah. Yes.
They decided to mix pay to win with gambling, which is strange.
Welcome to the slave quarters, Master. Here we have succulent fruits and berries to tempt your palate, as well as luxurious baths to soothe your aches and pains.
Now this is my kind of place.
Would you like a relaxing massage? Whatever your desire, we are here to serve.
This is the most PG presentation of slave women I've ever seen in a fictional universe, I think. Welcome to the slave quarters. We have succulent fruits for you to eat. That's like basically, wow, that's the loudest vehicle. I'd love a massage right now. I need some information.
But what could I possibly tell you? It is forbidden for slaves to leave this room on pain of torture and death.
Tell me what I want to know and I'll tell Davik how pleased I was with your performance.
Praise from the guest is a valuable commodity here. Davik rewards the slaves who perform their duties well. I will tell you what I know. Davik rarely lets us leave the slave quarters. We only know what we hear from Davik's guests. Recently, they've all been talking about poor Hudro. He was caught trying to steal some spice from the lab. Normally, Hudro is allowed to get away with things like that because he's Davik's personal pilot for the Ebon Hawk. But since the Sith have grounded every ship on the planet, Hudro doesn't get any more special treatment. They've locked him up in Davik's torture chambers.
What else can you tell me?
Nothing. Davik keeps us locked away in here day and night. I'm not even certain of the location of the torture chamber where they've got Hudro locked away. I think you can get there through the hall behind the west door of Davik's throne room. Just keep going west from the slave quarters and you'll see the throne room. But Davik's certain to have guards patrolling the area. If you leave the guest wing, they'll shoot you on sight. Please, I don't know anything else.
I'll be going.
Of course. Return whenever you wish to partake of what is offered here. We exist only to serve you.
Stressing. I guess I was supposed to find her first, because she gives you information that helps guide you on what you might want to do in this area, but I just went the other direction first.
Welcome to the slave quarters, Master. Here we have... Would you like a relax... Of course.
They are the same person twice. That's like, I think that's the first time we've ever seen that happen. Where you click on a different character entirely and the same entire dialogue tree shows up. So we're ready to go. Alright. Next episode, we say goodbye to Terrace.